Math Minutes with Majan Minds, reviewing skills you need for success in grade 12. Today's topic, zero and negative exponents. Most of the time students are familiar with positive exponents. 3 to the third is 27, 3 to the second is 9, 3 to the third is 1, 3 to the first is 3, 2 to the third is 8, 2 to the second is 4, 2 to the first is 2. What they don't often realize is that we have patterns here. 27 divided by 3 is 9, 9 divided by 3 is 3, 3 divided by 3 tells us what this one is. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 divided by 3, 1/3. 1/3 divided by 3 is 1/9, and 1/9 divided by 3 is 1 over 27. Do you notice the pattern? 27, 1 over 27. 9, 1 over 9. 3, 1 over 3. Furthermore, it's really, whenever you have negative exponents, let me back up. Whenever you have zero exponents, it's always going to equal 1. Whenever you have negative exponents, all you have to do with those is make them positive and put them in the other part of the fraction. If they're in the top, put them in the bottom. So 3 squared becomes 1 over 3 squared. 3 to the negative 2 becomes 1 over 3 to the positive 2. 3 to the negative 3 becomes 1 over 3 to the positive 3. Similarly over here, let me just show you what they look like before I complete the table this time. This is going to be 1 over 2 to the positive 3. I make it positive and put it in the bottom. 1 over 2 to the positive 2. 1 over 2 to the positive 1. And this one, like I just said a little bit ago, is always 1. Now let's consider the pattern. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 divided by 2 is a half. Half divided by 2 is a fourth, and these are the same, by the way. And a fourth divided by 2 is an eighth. So you see nice patterns here. But what I want you to see is essentially what you need to know is if you have negative exponents, like Ahmed to the negative third, you just make that exponent positive and put it in the other part of the fraction. So we have Ahmed to the positive third in the denominator of this fraction. Well, here we have Sarah to the negative 2. So now be careful. This 3 does not talk to that negative 2, so it's 3 over Sarah squared. The 2 becomes positive, but the 3 doesn't move. Nothing's happening with that 3. He just stays in the front. Let's come up here to this one. Now you have a negative exponent in the denominator. Well, you do the same process. The 6 doesn't move, but x to the negative 5th comes up to the top and becomes positive up here. So essentially you take a negative exponent and you make him positive and move him to the other part of the fraction. So here we have 1 over, now notice the 4, just like this 3 did not move, this 4 is not going to move. The 4 stays down there, but y squared is going to come up to the top and be made positive. What about x to the 0? Well, just like 3 to the 0 and 2 to the 0, it's always equal to 1. So this one is always equal to 1. And finally, have a good day to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power is going to be 1. So that's a good review for you of zero and negative exponents. If you found this video useful, go ahead and subscribe in the top left, and then head on over to majanminds.com to check out more videos and resources.